you're turning 3. Are you turning around when I say that? How old are you turning? Don't turn around. That's not what I mean. How old are you turning? Say 3. How old are you turning? Say 3.
9.
Not 9. 3.
9.
Say 3.
3.
Yay! Yeah. And that's a big cookie for you. Are you going to eat the whole thing? Yeah. Yes? E.
I.
F. F. O. C. Evan, are you collecting rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're walking a bit of gravel, on a bit of gravel. And Evan picked up some rocks. And he's got his big one. Do you want to show us your big rock?
Yeah.
Show Mummy. Oh, that's a big one.
I put this.
So Evan and I are just walking back to the car. We went to the library really quickly, and then you found a stick. They love looking for sticks, don't they? And then we walked to the shops close by and had morning tea. I basically bought myself lunch. I'm trying to sort of eat a bit healthier, so I just had a banana, a coffee, and I bought like a spinach quiche. So I'm hoping it was a small serving, and that will be my lunch. And I won't eat again until afternoon tea. So trying to eat healthier and also exercise. So we walked from the library to the shops, which is not a long walk anyways. So yes. Anyway, something funny, while we were having our coffee, we live in quite an area where there's a lot of like elderly, it's a high elderly population area. And anyway, so when we go to the shops, there's a lot of old people, which is fine. But I don't know if anyone has been to the shops with, or you know, out and about with little kids. You know, elderly people love to sort of wave and say hello to little kids. You know, it's cute. But anyway, this man, who I wouldn't say is that old, elderly, he's probably in his 50s, was ordering coffee, but he just stood there and chatted to Evan. He's like, hello, you know, and then he kind of just stood there and kept sort of trying to interact with Evan. And I don't know, at what point does it start to get a little bit creepy? Like, he was kind of standing and staring, and then he left, and then he came back and started chatting again, and I was like, oh, okay, we've kind of exhausted our friendly conversational time. You can leave now. I don't know. When does it start to get a little bit creepy? Like after a few minutes, like, you know, you kind of just walk away if you don't know the actual person. There's no need to keep chit-chatting. He's talking about how when he was little and went to the shops with his mum, and I don't know. I just felt uncomfortable. It was my instinct. So I like to trust my instincts. So I was kind of like looking behind me, making sure it wasn't being followed. Anyway, we're going to go to the car and then go home. And hopefully I'll put him down for a sleep because he is tired, which is what that guy was talking about to us. Oh, you look tired. You need to go home for a sleep and all that. Anyway, okay, bye. So I'm on a mission to start clearing these boxes. They're from when we had our business operating in Sydney, and they've been taking up so much room in our garage. And I'm on a mission to start unpacking them. Oh my gosh. I'm clearly very tired. I'm lying on the couch. I just put Evan to bed. First of all, good afternoon. I never really did an intro to today. That's what kind of a day it's been. No, it hasn't been that bad really. I just pushed myself too hard. Came back from my little outing with Evan where we went to the library and then had a little morning tea / lunch together. I came home and made him lunch because he just had a milkshake and a cookie. So I made him lunch, and then I was determined, as I mentioned before, to empty some boxes we had shipped down, yes, from Sydney. It's like thinking, is it up or down? When we were running our business for about a year in Sydney before COVID, and sort of through a bit of COVID. But just decided after COVID that it just wasn't worth it. We shut up shop in Sydney and sent everything down. They have been sitting in boxes since June, taking up a lot of space in our garage, and I haven't had a chance to declutter And I kind of have been saying to myself, when I get a moment, I'll just do one box. Just do one box at a time. There's like 3 big boxes and then like I think 3 or 4 like smaller size boxes. Anyways, I was determined to do a box today, one of the big boxes that was really sticking out. So I did it. Feel very accomplished, but very tired. It's hot as well, and I had a terrible, terrible night with my arthritis. My right hip was just flaring up and it was just throbbing through the night, and I could not sleep very well. And it was kind of there in the morning, and then I think the more I move it, the less I can feel it. So it's kind of a matter of, oh, it hurts to move, but once I get going, I can feel it less. So it's kind of a catch-22. Do I rest and not move it, or do I move it and feel the pain initially until it sort of gets a bit better? That's the thing with arthritis. When you stay still and then go to move again, you're very stiff. But once you get going, it eases up a little bit. It doesn't disappear completely, but you know, your mind's occupied, and so you're less focused on the pain. So now that I've lied down, it's all kind of hitting me. I'm like, ow, it all hurts. Arthritis isn't fun. It's kind of one of those conditions where you look fine, you don't have a physical injury or anything like that, especially rheumatoid arthritis, where it doesn't damage your bones as much as osteoarthritis. I mean, it does eventually, but not. It's not really a hallmark of it initially. So you just have joint pain. You may or may not be able to see the swelling. You can kind of see it with mine. It's not too bad, but anyways, and it's also quite symmetrical. So if you've got one joint on one side hurting, the other one will probably hurt. Not necessarily simultaneously, but they'll kind of swap between the two. Anyway, the joys. So I have Mr. Edison with me. He always likes to record. He told me, Mummy, record. When we wait for swimming to start. Do you want to tell everybody about your day? Where did you go?
To the trap.
Yes, the kinder kids went on an excursion. They walked to
and I went to the library.
Yeah, they walked to the tram stop and caught a tram.
Library
and
book I got from
yeah,
there.
we got the library book here. And caught the tram to the library where they got to borrow some books if they had a card. So Eddie borrowed 2 books.
2 books?
Which book? This one, Night Animals.
Night Animals.
Yeah. And then they caught the tram back.
Look at this.
It's raining now, but luckily it was not raining for most of today. It's just started. So did you have fun at your excursion?
Yeah.
All right, so the rest of the day, what did I do? I cut the fruit platter as usual. The day is almost done. I wanted to get some exercise in, but now it started raining. So anywho, we might say bye-bye. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
You got to put your face in.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.